because I will be playing the Yelan Story Quest, which I am excited for because I haven't played it yet. And it's been a while since it's been out. And I said I was gonna play it like 2-3 weeks ago. Sorry. But we're here now. I haven't really seen anything about it, which is making me worried because I'm like, is it bad? Haven't people spoken about it because it's bad? I don't know. Normally I will see like clips and stuff all over TikTok. But I haven't seen anything. So I'm curious what we're actually gonna do. Walk around in Liyue Harbor. I can do that. As you stroll around Liyue, you bump into a familiar person. Hello?
Traveler. Paimon. It's been a long time.
Oh, hey, Huishin. Long time no see.
I don't actually remember who you are.
It's a long story.
It is.
But my father, he's thinking of stepping down from the Tianshu position due to health issues.
Oh, that's not good.
Huh? What's wrong with Uncle Tian?
Oh, I low-key remember this, but it's been so long.
I'm sure chatting with you will make him very happy.
Alright,
Sure, let's go.
let's go.
I am still very much in good standing as the Tianshu today. Nevertheless, I wish to pass on the position before my mental acuity begins to decline beyond redemption.
Fair. I'm gonna be honest, I have not listened to a word you've said.
So in other words, you pick someone, and then Lady Keqing, Lady Ningguang, and the other Qixing appoint them?
Correct.
Oh,
Unfortunately,
there you go.
due to my health, I won't be able to assess every candidate myself.
So how about we help?
Not to despair, however, because I found someone exceptionally capable to act
Oh,
on
there
my
she
behalf as
is.
assessment officer.
Hello there,
In
Yelan.
fact, I believe you recently became acquainted with her yourself.
Yes, we went through an almost death experience together. It was very bonding.
Oh? Who is it?
I'm
Look behind you.
heartbroken.
Oh,
I thought it might take you a little longer than this to forget all about me.
okay.
Fancy joining me? You'll be among the first to get to know the next Tianshu. Might be a good opportunity for you.
I was gonna say that might be a good thing.
What do you think?
It is a good opportunity.
Paimon thinks so too. It can't be a bad thing to be on good terms with a new Qixing, right?
Yeah,
All right then.
Uncle Tian seems really worn down.
he's
It's like
old.
all his energy's gone.
Well, he's old!
Yeah, it may sound harsh, but Uncle Tien is past his prime. He's not cut out for this anymore.
You have not?
My legs are getting sore. What is wrong with this assessment officer? This is a huge occasion and I don't even get a chair.
Okay. You're cancelled immediately.
I've dealt with all kinds of people in my time, but never have I been made to stand while I'm waiting for an appointment.
Listen here, you little shit.
Oh, I mean, I think it's fine.
All right, you two. Let's not get into a big argument over this. It's not worth it. Qianwei, that was a bit uncalled for. And Mingbo, cut him some slack. We've all been standing around for a while. It's natural to be getting irritable.
I like this guy.
It looks like all three candidates have arrived.
Oh, it was those three?
Mm-hmm. We'll meet them formally soon. Before that, let me run you through the assessment process.
Okay.
In the first stage, candidates are required to submit a manifesto for Liyue's development. In the second stage, we will ask them some questions in person.
I trust you've read through my manifesto. I'd be more than happy to clarify any details you found difficult to grasp. It was written with an expert audience in mind, after all.
This guy's an asshole.
Mind your tone, mister.
Thank you, Paimon.
Relax. It wasn't intended as a personal slight against anyone in particular. I was simply stating a fact.
Man, your communication skills.
Is it my turn?
This guy's too insecure to be part of the Qixing.
Is it just Paimon, or is he not very good at public speaking?
Oh no, that's not just you, Paimon. That is definitely true.
You know what?
He's trying though.
Let's leave the self-introduction there and move on to some questions.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Oh god, he's so nervous. Hello. You seem like
Hello?
the perfect candidate.
Not gonna lie, I'm feeling a little nervous.
You're sus. I don't trust this guy.
Nice answer. All right, next question.
Exactly. He has too many nice answers. He's practiced this. He knows exactly what to say. I don't trust him.
What really interests me is that many of his views happen to coincide with Uncle Tien's. Having someone like Jur-E take the position would certainly put Uncle Tien's mind at rest. Let's go back and report to Uncle Tien.
I still don't trust that. I still don't trust him. It's just too sus. He was too perfect for this. There's no way.
The ideas in Jur-E's manifesto are very similar to your own. Is there any particular reason behind this?
Oh, I didn't want to say anything when I gave you the list of candidates, for fear of affecting your judgment. But I can tell you now.
Is that your son?
Those 3 candidates have all studied under me in
Oh.
the past.
It's not his child, okay.
It's only natural that they share some similarities with me. He reminded me of a younger version of myself, so I started out giving him a few words of advice when we were out fishing and noticed how quickly he got on.
Sounds like he's family to you.
Quite. And now, all of a sudden, he's grown into a mature young man. It's a joy to see. Some time ago, Jur-E purchased a very special recipe from an old fisherman. When we've been fishing recently, Jur-E always brings some extra ingredients he prepared in advance. The addition of these makes the soup taste even more wonderful.
Uncle Tien, we've reported back. Do you have a verdict?
I appointed you as the assessment officer, and I trust your judgment.
So it's gonna be Jur-E, right?
Nope.
His manifesto was written well, and he's the best speaker.
Exactly. That's what the game wants you to think.
Easy. Let's not rush. There's no time limit for this assessment.
Exactly.
Huh? So, are you gonna give them more tests or something?
No, we're gonna spy on them.
No, nothing like that. For example,
Why is she so close?
Wenyuan, Shenghua.
Oh.
Yes?
Excuse me, where did you come from?
Lady Yelan, what are your orders?
Hello?
As my trusted assistants, they are always standing guard nearby. They also perform various assignments as required.
So why were they not there when we were underground in a chasm, huh? Where were they at?
Obviously, as the most promising candidate, we will be investigating him ourselves.
Exactly.
Let's go to the docks first.
I'll be sure to pick out a good set for you. You can count on me.
Say something sus, come on. He didn't say anything sus.
Jur-E seems to get along really well with everyone. Are you satisfied now, Yelan?
No.
Seems like everyone thinks Jur-E's a great guy.
No, there has to be something wrong, Paimon. This is impossible.
We shouldn't jump to conclusions just yet. Let's go check out the wharf where he usually goes fishing.
What brings you to me?
The truth is, we are but newcomers to this territory. We heard tell of a great martial artist, Master Dugu, who knows everything there is to know. Hence, we sought you out to ask for your guidance.
Really? People said I know everything there is to know?
Yes.
But of course, let me ask you this. Do you remember roughly when the grown-ups started talking about Jur-E?
Oh yeah, I know that. It was about 2 or 3 months ago.
Bet that is exactly when Yelan started to talk about the manuscript thingy.
Before that, people always used to talk about Jur-E in a kind of nasty tone of voice. But 2 or 3 months ago, suddenly everyone started to like him.
I knew it! He's putting up an act!
Any of that sound strange to you?
Yes.
Strange? What was strange about it?
Just 2 to 3 months ago?
Jur-E seems to have a great reputation.
Since 2 or 3
Uncle
months.
Soon and Uncle Gas spoke highly of him, and Dugu Shuo seems to like him too.
Yes, but only just since 2 to 3 months, Paimon.
His childhood, his studies, the thing with his neighbor. None of these are recent events. So why are these stories only going around now?
When you put it like that, it is kinda strange.
Hella strange and hella sus.
Of course, if that's all there was to it, I wouldn't look into it any further. Jur-E was born into a poor family. Paying people to get his stories out there is within the rules of the game as far as I'm concerned. The problem is, Do you remember what Uncle Gao said about him? He's stayed poor his whole life. Everything he's earned he's either spent on studying, traveling, or paying off debts. I don't think he has the mora to pay for a publicity campaign.
So someone's helping him.
Right. And that changes everything. It could mean a powerful faction is trying to gain influence over the Liu Xixing.
There you go. We found it! We found the dirt! Let's go! Oh shit, what if it's the Fatui?
Whoever is secretly helping Jur-E must be seeking to benefit from his actions after his appointment.
Yeah.
So, we should be able to find some hints in Jur-E's manifesto on who we're dealing with.
Oh, makes sense.
Come on, let's get back to Yanshang Tea House.
Alright. Let's read about rocks. Much of Liu's folklore suggested Rex Lapis. I knew it was gonna be about Rex Lapis. The moment I saw a rock, I was like, yep, that's gonna be about Zhongli. Rex Lapis left a great deal of wealth in the mountains of Liu. However, due to obstacles hindering the excavation operation at the chasm, many projects have been called off. The workers of the Black Cliff Forge have been idle near the Golden House for a long time now. They should be given first refusal if any suitable projects arise. Covers mining, tunnel construction, and ruin exploration. Okay, treasure hoarders perhaps?
The only one that strikes me as a little unusual is the Chengshu Pool redevelopment plan.
And what's that?
Chengshu Pool has always been home to many secrets. Plus, Ajdaha once wrought havoc there, so there are even more secrets buried deep underground.
Oh dear lord.
At some point, a rumor began to go around that there is great treasure buried beneath Chengshu Pool.
Treasure?
So, did they find any treasure?
None. The ruin was completely impenetrable.
Huh.
The only way they could have gotten through the solid rock would have been by blowing it open with a special kind of explosive.
Excavation? Project? Treasure? Did we read anything similar in our
Yes.
half of the manifesto?
The rock chapter.
Oh yeah!
So Jur-E wants the Black Cliff Forge to excavate the treasure of Chengshu Pool.
3 new recruits joined. Can't believe people are willing to join us at a time like this. One of the newcomers is very skilled. He got made the team leader. Nothing of note happened today.
What's this? A diary?
We don't know who wrote it, but it's interesting, don't you think?
Yeah.
These newcomers, who could have sent them?
You think they're suspicious?
Yes.
Yes. Look, it says right there, one of them's already been promoted to team leader.
Exactly. I was like, that's kind of fast.
At this rate, by the time the Chengshu Pool redevelopment plan is ready to roll, they'll be the technical backbone of the team.
You! Iron Shoulder. That's an interesting name.
Excuse us. We want to ask you about the newcomers.
You want them to teach you or something? I gotta say, these newcomers are in tip-top shape. My only complaint is that they're always going out drinking at night. But they never let us join them.
Huh.
I guess they just need some time to adjust. I'm sure we'll get to know each other over time.
Drinking in Liyue Harbor, huh? Some cover story. I'll
Yup.
wager they've been going to intelligence updates. Good thing it rained today. It means they'll leave footprints. I doubt they'd give themselves away that easily, but let's follow them and try our luck. Just as I thought. They didn't go to Liyue Harbor. They went that way.
They went this way.
This has gotta be where the newcomers rendezvous with whoever they're working for.
Let's...
But all the evidence has been destroyed. Look at these ashes. Someone was burning documents not long before we arrived. I smelled something peculiar the moment I came in. Those
You
newcomers
smelled
probably
something?
thought they'd be safe as long as they burned the letters. But what they failed to consider is that paper and ink from different regions produce different odors when they're burned.
Yeah, right. Okay, game.
Really? Paimon can't smell anything. Do you smell anything?
I smell a very gentle fragrance.
There is a certain place with a freezing cold climate where there's nothing but ice as far as the eye can see.
Shnushnaya?
Some
Fatui?
wealthy people. This is the exact odor that it leaves behind.
The Fatui!
Exactly. Now I know who we're dealing with. I can plan our next move.
Whose plan was this, though?
Well, Uncle Tian said that Jur-E once bought a recipe from one of the fishermen. Did you hear anything about that at all?
What? That's news to me. No, that's not possible. It's absolutely not possible. Lady Yelan, I'm telling you, I spoke to every single fisherman out there, and none of them mentioned anything about a recipe.
Interesting.
That is interesting.
Then I wonder how that even more wonderful fish soup came about.
Yeah. I catch them red-handed when they meet.
Not a bad idea. Upe, what do you think?
Honestly, I've already tried following Juri, but the guy's too cautious. Never meets with anyone suspicious.
Okay, so tailing's out.
No, we'll still need to tail him. But first, we need to do some groundwork.
Groundwork?
Groundwork?
When you've worked in intelligence for a long time, you'll understand that no one can stay on high alert forever.
Fair.
Especially when he thinks he's about to win. Tomorrow morning, I'll announce his victory at Yohai Pavilion. Take a guess what you think he'll do next.
Go to the people to tell that he won.
Be sure to arrive on time. You won't want to miss the show.
It's gonna be a show.
I've decided to recommend Jur-E to the Liyue Qixing.
What? Oh, congratulations.
Thank you. Honestly, I'm a little surprised to hear my name being announced.
You're not.
This is
Alright.
turning into a real headache.
Yes.
I'd just like to point out that we have the self-professed Grand Master of Fieldwork here to thank for being wholly incapable of tailing an ordinary civilian without being seen.
It's not like you did any better.
My specialty is information trading, okay? I don't have the physical agility. What's your excuse?
Fair point.
I like these guys, they're fun.
Now, this is a victory feast, held in honor of Jur-E's private sponsor. Whoever this person is clearly enjoys hard liquor and has a very high status, hence the need for expensive-looking wineware. Now, where might we find Fatui who match that description, I wonder?
Fatui officials. Should be either the Snezhnayan Embassy or the Northland Bank.
Yes, exactly. I was thinking the Northland Bank.
Have both locations surrounded. Take as many people as you need. We don't need to change tactics. Just change who we're following.
Alright.
Great idea!
Alright.
So we just need to find out who Juri bought that liquor for and follow them instead!
Stick to your orders, and make sure we're covering all other bases too. Anywhere else Jur-E might be going. I want eyes on those locations.
Yes, ma'am.
Don't worry, Lady Yelan. Jur-E may be a slippery character, but we'll keep a close watch on the movements of all Fatui officials.
I like that focus shift they just did. That was great.
Wenyuan just sent word that the Fatui ambassador, Yusupov, just left the embassy alone.
Yusupov.
He's heading in the direction of Qingshu Pool.
Qingshu Pool? That's the place Juri mentioned in his manifesto!
It looks like that's where they've arranged to meet. I
Okay.
can't guarantee we'll be safe once we're underground.
Wait, we're going underground? Oh, Jesus.
The workers left an emergency access route. If we can find it, this will be a much easier journey.
Is that the Fatui guy? Ain't no way.
See that? That's gotta be the Fatui ambassador.
He didn't look like he was from the Fatui.
Looks like he went through that door.
Wait, this is the epic music. I love this song. Also, this place is beautiful. Look at that. Wait. Oh my god. I love this music. That's one, and that's two. Now the water's gonna go down again? Oh. Oh? Interesting. I know exactly what I have to do now. Push it. There you go.
The door is open. Let's go.
Yeah. Sneaky sneak. Shh.
I can tell from the aroma that this is very fine liquor indeed. Come on, bottoms up. After you, of course.
Are you gonna poison him? Oh, you're poisoning him.
Oh, sorry, that went down the wrong way. I've never drunk anything this strong before.
I thought you were made of sterner stuff. You certainly kept it together when you were poisoning your teacher's soup. Come on, another round. Less talking, more drinking.
This motherfucker. How dare you? This man thinks of you as family and you're poisoning his food. I can't believe this man.
Sure. You didn't leave me much of a choice, though, did you? Just the mention of poisoning sends shivers down my spine. I'm more timid than you realize. Every time I poisoned him, I had to hide away at home for a few days because I was so scared of getting caught.
As you should.
The poison we brought from Snezhnaya is as strong as this wine, but you found a way to turn it into an imperceptible, slow-acting poison and came up with the idea of delivering it through fish soup.
What a nasty guy. Seize him!
Hold on. Did you bring a camera?
I always have a camera with me.
If not, you can use mine. This is quite a scene. We have to capture it for posterity.
Alright. Click, click, motherfuckers. You're on camera.
Excellent.
Caught in 4K.
It's been a real headache for me.
You know what's a headache? Looking at those damn eyebrows. What are those? What are those?
But you had nothing. You were just another nobody.
He's drunk talking.
Ooh, is there any more alcohol? Go on. Fill me up. I'm in a good mood today, and I'm gonna drink my fill. Make sure to get me home safely afterward.
Shut the fuck up.
There's only a little left. Here, I'll fill your glass. If you like it, I can bring you some more next time.
What was that gulp?
Ooh, this is the good stuff. It is great. Huh? What the?
Is he getting poisoned? Suddenly, the Yelan official seems to be in pain and slowly drops to the ground. He's getting poisoned!
You poisoned my wine? But when?
This turn of events, oh my.
You seem surprised, Mr. Yusupov.
How could you?
How could I not? I've sacrificed years of my life studying and reflecting to prepare myself for this position. And in the end, I even had to poison my own teacher. You really think I'd put myself through all that just to become your little puppet?
If I disappear with no explanation, the embassy will come after you. They'll get to the bottom of this. Mark my words.
Do you see the haystack in the corner? Underneath it is a pile of explosives. And next door in the dark room are the 3 undercover agents you sent to infiltrate the Black Cliff Forge. I'm gonna stay here till I see you slip into unconsciousness. Then I'm gonna set this on fire. Once the flames burn through the hay, they'll ignite the explosives, the ruins will collapse, and everything will be buried.
Okay. I still had hope that he was like getting pushed to do all of this. That hope is gone now. This man's evil.
But things didn't quite go to plan. Mistakes were made that led to the accidental deaths of the entire crew.
This man's kind of terrifying. Oh.
After I die, they'll come looking, and they'll get to the bottom of this.
A record? Oh, you must mean the one in the hands of your second-in-command, Theophan?
How do you know about that?
Is that guy still alive, or?
Because when you contacted me, I also made contact with your associates. I have Theophan to thank for providing me with the poison I used on you today.
Wait, what?
He'll help me tie up all the loose ends. After all, your untimely demise comes with a few perks for him. He has been eyeing your position for a long time now.
That traitor! Cheryi, you...
Shh. Relax. It's over. After tonight, everyone gets what they want. And anyone else in the know is either my accomplice or about to be taken out of the picture.
Why was that kinda...
Sweet dreams, Mr. Yusupov.
Okay, that was a bit too ASMR-like. I didn't like that. Oh! Okay! Okay, girl. Yeah, you're surrounded, you idiot. Let me just hop out of it. Hit.
I did a little surveying on the way here and found that you'd left yourself 3 escape routes in case things went south. I have them all surrounded. If you're thinking of trying anything, save yourself the effort. The game's up.
Forgive me, I'm not quite sure what you're referring to, Miss Yelan. I happened to discover a Fatui operation here, so I approached them on the pretext of joining forces and eventually brought them down from within. If it pleases you, Miss Yelan, I'd be only too happy to have you join me in investigating this matter.
Sir, we just heard everything. Don't try and gaslight us.
This is how you want to play it, huh? Fine. You do you. All we need to do to convict you is establish that the poison in his system is the same as in Uncle Tien's. Nothing else you wanted to add? Let's leave it there then. Time to go.
One wrong move and it all comes crashing down. I should have been more careful.
Ha! So you already admit it. It's not like we just heard you confess it anyway, but...
Out of everyone in the world, he is the one who trusts you the most. So much that he drank your fish soup without doubting you, not for 1 second.
That's enough. That's enough.
It's not enough. Torture him some more.
Life is like fishing.
Is it?
Cannot be rushed.
I swear. More fishing
Whatever
talk.
you do, impatience will accomplish nothing. I was just like you once, desperate to prove myself. Only later did I realize things do not always turn out the way you plan.
Whatever you were thinking about, you'll have plenty of time to mull it over in prison.
Yep.
Oh, I almost forgot. If the Fatui find out what happened today, prison might not turn out to be the safest place for you. Trying to have friends on both sides, it has a way of turning everyone against you.
Where the explosives were over here, right? If I set them on fire, will they, you know, like, they're like...
Fire it up!
Oh shit! Oh shit! Run! Okay, we're fine.
There is now no poison
Baiju!
in his system.
Joe?
But recovery from the damage already done will not happen overnight.
I don't know how to pronounce his name. Is it Baiju or Baiju? I think it's Baiju. The fuck is he doing here?
Dr. Baiju, is my father going to be...
Oh, he's, of course.
You needn't worry too much. Keep taking the prescribed medicine every day, and a full recovery will take at most 2 to 3 years. It's good we caught it in time. A few days later and the toxin would have built up in the internal organs. At that point, things would have been much more serious.
2 to 3 years of recovery isn't serious? Hi, Beiju. Beiju. Oh, fucking, I don't fucking know. Bye.
You're here too?
We don't even get to talk to him?
All you've done
He just
to
nods
resolve
and he
this
leaves?
situation. People can change their loyalties easily. I've always known this. But whenever it happens, it's still a dismal experience.
This poor guy.
Is it just Paimon, or is Uncle Tien not that surprised?
He isn't?
Don't underestimate Uncle Tien. He wouldn't have appointed me as assessment officer if he hadn't had his doubts about Jur-E.
Fair.
Yes, to be quite honest, I wanted to trust him unreservedly. But I have to be responsible with the position of Tianshu.
Dang.
But Jur-E was still extremely careful with the poisoning. He chose that specific liquor from Xinyu Kiosk because the fiery flavor would mask the bitterness of the poison.
Of
and he
course.
chose to wait until the Fatui official was drunk and had his guard down before delivering it to him. He also installed a secret compartment in the wine pot he bought to hold the poison. As the amount of liquor went down, he'd shake the pot to release the poison from the compartment into the liquor.
That is just so big brain.
Afterwards, we also found he had an antidote on him. Had the Fatui official grown suspicious, Jur-E would have drunk the poisoned wine himself, and then found an opportunity to take the antidote shortly afterwards.
Oh my god.
But that's still really dangerous.
Yes, had he drunk the poisonous wine, he still would have faced serious health consequences despite taking the antidote. He didn't hesitate to put himself in harm's way to achieve his goal.
Oh my. That's terrifying.
He's cooperating. He didn't turn down my offer to strike a deal. I'll make sure there are plenty of guards around to keep him safe from anything the Fatui might be planning.
Yeah, that might be smart for him.
Jur-E colluded with the Fatui to try and secure the position of Tianshu. Or, to put it the other way around, the Fatui made an attempt to interfere in the Tianshu selection process. With Yusupov in our hands and a statement from Jur-E, we could afford to continue with a diplomatic offensive. Also, we'd be able to gain control of Theophan, Yusupov's second-in-command. But when we tried to make contact with Theophan, he was gone, along with all the evidence.
Of course.
The Fatui must be spying on us. Otherwise, they'd never been able to respond so quickly.
I mean, they're everywhere all the time. What do you expect?
I found out from other sources that the Harbinger Regrator got involved.
That is a new Harbinger. I've never heard of that before.
The Fatui's main forces aren't concentrated here. Regrator was only treating this as a peripheral concern.
Who's that? Regrator?
It's a pity that Theophan got away. But knowing which Harbingers are still looking at Liyue is something. It gives me a starting point for my next mission.
This is interesting. We got a new name of one of the Harbingers. Which one is it? Which number?
Maybe I'll see you the next time danger beckons. Until then,
who knows?
Keep your wits about you. A lot of people are watching you for a lot of reasons.
Yes, I know that. Thank you. Oh, about the Regrator.
Regrator is the 9th of the Fatui Harbingers.
The 9th?
Though likely the first among them where wealth is concerned. However, his wealth is not a mere question of how much more he has to his name. He has a very unique understanding of wealth.
Okay.
What he's planning may very well shake the world to its core.
What is he planning?
Beyond that, I don't have a lot of information about him. If you need to know more in the future, you can ask Ningguang.
I need to know more. Who is this guy? Well, there you go. That was the story quest. I think it's very interesting. We got to know another Harbinger. I think that is very interesting. I wonder when we get to see him. What's up? I'm Jared, I'm 19, and I never learned how to fucking read.